Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Smackdown Live, and what a night we have in store for you guys tonight. Our main event shows our WWE Champion Roman Reigns in action against the monster among men, Braun Strowman, in a big main event here in Tucson, Arizona, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Here we go with our opening contest, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be Daniel Bryan taking on Finn Balor. And for Finn Balor, this match is huge because just in a couple weeks' time, it's going to be Finn Balor taking on Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship. And that's going to all be happening at the Fastlane pay-per-view for Smackdown Live, the Smackdown Live exclusive pay-per-view. And later on tonight, we're going to hear from Shane McMahon as he'll be finalizing matches as we are on the road to WrestleMania. And this is the last roadblock, you guys could pretty much say, before we get to WrestleMania. And I've heard there's going to be some news about other superstars as well besides those big matches. We already know Roman Reigns and Finn Balor will be having a big match at Fastlane. Hopefully we'll get news about Asuka, who she will be defending up against. Same with the Usos, as well as our United States Champion. It looks like we're going to have Apollo Crews and Shinsuke Nakamura for the United States Championship as well. So a lot of big marquee matches coming your guys' way at Fastlane. And a lot of superstars fighting to get that opportunity to be showcased, to show Shane, show The Rock here on SmackDown Live that they deserve opportunities. And now here comes Finn Balor, former WWE Champion before losing it at the Royal Rumble to Roman Reigns. And talking about Roman Reigns, like we mentioned to start up the show tonight, Roman Reigns will be in our main event against Braun Strowman, the monster among men. Strowman was so close to winning that Royal Rumble, but came up a bit short as he fell short against Batista in the Royal Rumble match. Came down to those last two. Batista powerbombed Braun Strowman to the outside to win that main event. And now we have Finn Balor making his way down to the ring. Tonight we're going to see Finn Balor's, you can say buddies, whatever you want to say, good brothers. It's going to be Mr. Seth Rollins taking on Carl Anderson later on tonight in a singles match from what I'm being told. And later on tonight, Shinsuke Nakamura, the number one contender for Apollo Crews' United States Championship, will be in action as well. So we have a big night in store. As well as tonight, our Women's Royal Rumble winner, Becky Lynch, she'll be in action for the first time since winning the Royal Rumble match for the women's side. So that's going to be completely awesome, and I cannot wait to see that. And she'll be taking on Natalya later on tonight. As here we go with our first matchup, Finn Balor taking on Daniel Bryan. Let's go ahead and get this match underway. Finn Balor not taking any time. He coming right after Daniel. As here we go. Oh, big uppercut there from Daniel Bryan. Trying to get back in this matchup early. Finn Balor, he wants to stay on Daniel Bryan. And for this match, these guys are going to come right at each other. No, just like trying to feel each other out. These guys are going to come right at each other. These guys have wrestled against each other so many times, not just here in Universe Mode, but all over the scene. Not just WWE, those other wrestling companies as well. But it is going to be a big night tonight. Later on, we're going to be hearing from Shane McMahon, like I just said, about some of the matches for Fastlane. And just a big night in store. We have everything. SmackDown Live keeps saying that they're the A show, and right now you got to kind of say they are. They're competing with Monday Night Raw, and you even could say NXT, and SmackDown Live's doing quite well for themselves. And especially when we're going to have that co-branded pay-per-view of WrestleMania, you want to have those big marquee matches, the biggest of names to headline those pay-per-views. And as of right now, it's probably going to come down to the Universal Championship or the WWE Championship to go on last. Unless one of the women's championships maybe could step up, or even any of the other superstars. It depends on what the fans want as well as what's hot at the time. I mean, for the Universal Championship, that's going to be kind of hot right now because Chris Jericho has been stripped of the Universal Championship because he was attacked by Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, a shocking attack that we saw on Monday Night Raw a couple weeks ago. And now it's going to be 6 men fighting for a chance to become Universal Champion. With the likes of John Cena, AJ Styles, Bobby Lashley, Miz, Elias. There's so many superstars that want to get that opportunity as a drop kick there from Finn Balor. And Daniel Bryan felt like he was in a bad spot there by rolling out to the outside. As here comes Finn Balor. Oh, big punch taken down Daniel Bryan. And for Daniel Bryan, I mean, he's defeated Brock Lesnar. He's defeated Braun Strowman. Daniel Bryan wants to have that WWE Championship around his waist sometime. And, you know, honestly, he's just going to have to keep picking up these big matches. He keeps talking that he wants to be put in that title contention. He wants a chance. And you know how superstars are. They keep winning and they don't get their opportunities. They eventually snap. And for Daniel Bryan, I mean, the crowd is absolutely behind this man. And this would be a perfect opportunity for Shane and The Rock to, you know, give this guy an opportunity. He's defeated the biggest and baddest dudes here on Smackdown Live so far. And there's Daniel Bryan getting the crowd behind him right now. Finn Balor also needs this win. He needs to build momentum heading into Fastlane for that WWE Championship. And a lot of people want to see the Demon come out. You know, Finn Balor has this new attitude. He doesn't have to really worry about having to go to that personality of his. But you know, a lot of people love that different side that we see from Finn. As Daniel Bryan with a flying dropkick takes down the #1 contender. Did you see the absolute height that he got on that? What a heck of a move there from Daniel Bryan. As Bryan and Finn Balor are fighting out there at ringside. Balor back in the ring now, because obviously you're going to have to finish this match inside the ring. And now here we go into the corner. What does Finn Balor have in store for Daniel Bryan? This match right now is a pivotal match right now in both men's career as we get ready for Fastlane as well as WrestleMania as a drop kick into the corner. And now Finn has Daniel Bryan right where he wants him. He has him in the landing zone. Finn Balor going up top. Is he going to be able to connect? Oh no, Daniel Bryan saw it coming. He's trying to get up to his feet. Finn Balor trying to decide what's he want to do right now. Oh, Daniel Bryan at the last second grabs Finn Balor and just tosses him. And that could be enough to get a pinfall victory here. 2.5. Daniel Bryan all fired up right now. As you know, Daniel Bryan would love to be on that Fastlane pay-per-view if he can, because there's a lot of opportunities that, you know, other superstars may not get. And a running knee there from Daniel Bryan. That running knee strike could be enough to put away Finn here. 2, 3, yes it is. Daniel Bryan defeats the #1 contender. What a match. Finn Balor a little bit slow trying to hit the coup de grace, and it ended up costing him. Daniel Bryan would end up throwing him halfway across the ring, and leading to Daniel Bryan eventually hitting that running knee right to the face of Finn Balor, and that is all she wrote. And if I'm rocking Shane McMahon, I'm absolutely loving what I just saw from Daniel Bryan. Look right there, that big running or big toss there. He didn't end up getting a 3 count there, but this right here, that running knee, the yes knee right to the face, takes down Finn Balor. And Daniel Bryan with a big win tonight here on Smackdown Live. As we get closer and closer to Smackdown Live's exclusive pay-per-view of Fastlane. Will Daniel Bryan be a part of that? Hopefully he will. We'll find out maybe tonight or in a couple weeks if he's going to be. As we now get ready for Becky Lynch taking on Natalya. Before we get to the Becky Lynch-Natalya match, congrats to Becky Lynch, by the way, we're going to have a little list of what's going to be happening at Fastlane. It's going to be Roman Reigns defending against Finn Balor in a steel cage match for the WWE Championship. Apollo Crews defends against Shinsuke Nakamura. Ambrose and Rollins will be fighting against the Club, as it will be a #1 contenders matchup. As well as Asuka will be defending against Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. Also, big news, Daniel Bryan versus Braun Strowman, a #1 contenders match. As well as the Usos are going to have a tag team open challenge at Fastlane. What a announcement we just heard there from Shane McMahon. A lot of matches just announced, and some that we already knew of, as Natalya makes her way down to the ring. From what we heard, Asuka is going to be defending her championship against Charlotte Flair. Charlotte was one of the last two women to be in the Royal Rumble matchup. Charlotte ends up losing to Becky Lynch, but I mean, this matchup she's going to be having at Fastlane, that's going to be a big opportunity for Charlotte. As Asuka, Charlotte going down at Fastlane. Also, a big announcement: Daniel Bryan will be taking on Braun Strowman in a #1 contenders matchup. And that is going to be to see who will be next in line for the WWE Championship. I cannot wait for that as well. That's going to be awesome. That's going to be a hell of a bout for Fastlane. And also the Usos are going to have an open challenge. There's so many tag teams. That'd be, I mean, we could see the Club or the Shield answer that, since technically it is an open challenge. But in talking about those two, it's going to be the Shield versus the Club. Ambrose, Rollins taking on Anderson and Gallows to see who will be next in line for the SmackDown Live tag team titles. As Becky Lynch making her running down to the ring, as she is your SmackDown Live representative for the Royal Rumble match. She won that, able to outlast 19 other women in that Royal Rumble match. What a night for SmackDown Live. A lot of good marquee matches we had there. But we got to find out who Becky Lynch wants to face. Does she want to go up against Asuka, or does she want to go up against Paige? And for Paige, it looks like she'll be defending her championship against Ronda Rousey for the Raw Women's Championship at the Elimination Chamber match, or Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. So that's going to be a pretty good match. So we'll see Becky Lynch will be picking within these last couple weeks. Well, she can take her time, honestly, if she really wanted to. Is Natalya coming out here really fast right now? And for Natalya, that's what she needs to do. Natalya's had some matches here in Universe mode. She's looked good at times, and be a perfect opportunity for Natalya to get back in the swing of things and pick up some wins here in Universe mode. But still to come tonight, we still have big matches. We just witnessed Daniel Bryan pick up a win over the #1 contender of Finn Balor. We have the Becky Lynch taking on Natalya as of right now. Later on tonight, we have Seth Rollins taking on Carl Anderson. I'm being told Ambrose and Luke Gallows will be at ringside. And we're going to have Nakamura taking on Rusev later on tonight. And in our huge main event, it's going to be Roman Reigns taking on Braun Strowman. And you know what? Strowman is going to have to be absolutely excited right now. He gets a #1 contenders match against a man like Daniel Bryan. And, if he wins that match, he can go on to face whoever's going to be the WWE champion next in line. But the thing is, too, what if Batista chooses Roman Reigns or Finn Balor, whoever happens to win that WWE championship at Fastlane? Because Batista can choose whoever wins Elimination Chamber Universal Championship match. Or he can pick the WWE Champion, whoever that may be. So there's going to be a lot of stuff that we'll be finding out at Elimination Chamber or at Fastlane. So you'll have to make sure you guys stay tuned. A lot of big matches on both brands. Let's look at Natalya just bouncing the Royal Rumble winner's head just off that top turnbuckle. Is now, what does Becky Lynch have to do to get back in this match? And that could be one thing right there, just to focus on that arm there. And that's what she's going to continue to do, that left arm. We know Becky Lynch has a great disarmer submission hold. And Becky Lynch likes to call herself the man as of late. And, winning that Royal Rumble matchup, that's definitely going to help her out. As we have a single leg Boston Crab here, will Natalya tap out? And we know Natalya obviously has a masterful list of submissions she can pull out of her hat. If you're part of the Hart Dynasty, you definitely know what you're going to have to do. Submission holds with the likes of her dad, the Anvil Neidhart, as well as Bret Hart, Owen Hart, all of those other superstars, Davey Smith, her husband Tyson Kidd. There's just so many submission holds Natalya can work on if she really wanted to. Is Natalya able to get out of the way of that possible Scoop slam, and that spinning discus clothesline takes down Becky Lynch. And could that be enough to put her away? No, 2.5. And Natalya, a bit frustrated, a little shocked right now that Becky Lynch would kick out of that big maneuver there. As now, Natalya looking to show off her strength there. A little bit of a face buster taking down Becky Lynch there temporarily. And now, Natalya, hold on a minute. Alabama slammer to Becky Lynch. And now, Natalya, does she have it in? Yes, the sharpshooter. But Becky Lynch getting out of it right away. Wow, not a lot of women can say they got out of that right away. As now, Becky Lynch. Oh my God, again on that left arm. And Becky Lynch all fired up, trying to get the crowd behind her. What does she have in mind for Natalya? And another clothesline. Here comes Becky Lynch with that drop kick. It's a perfect opportunity for Becky Lynch to win this match. Uh-oh. Becky Lynch, the Bexploder to Natalya. And now Natalya, in a bad way. She's getting that left arm focused on. As Becky Lynch is going to go for the pinfall. Will this be enough? No, 2.5. Lynch thought she had her, just focusing on those arms as well as trying to go for that Bexploder that she hit it. And now Lynch in position here. Wait a minute. She going for the disarmer. Yes, the disarmer. Will Natalya tap? Natalya cannot grab the rope. She's a little bit short there. Can she somehow grab the ropes, or is she going to tap? No, Natalya able to fight out of it. What a women's match we're seeing right here. Oh, and now Becky Lynch with a nice suplex. Almost like a Bexploder, but different shades of that. And now submission hold here. Submission hold here. Natalya able to fight out of it there. And now Natalya able to roll through with that leg there. This has been a great women's matchup so far. And, you know, this is a great match to showcase the skills of both women. We know Becky Lynch is going to have a big marquee women's match at WrestleMania. As, hold on a minute, Natalya has Lynch in the center of the ring. Is Becky Lynch going to tap? Yes, she does. She has nowhere to go. And Becky Lynch taps out to Natalya. The back and forth match, a battle of submissions. But Natalya able to survive, hit that sharpshooter in the middle of that ring, and gets the job done. And you know what, for Becky Lynch, you can't get your head down. You're going to be having a big marquee match coming up at WrestleMania against either Asuka or Charlotte or Paige or Ronda Rousey. So Becky Lynch, she's going to have a big match. Natalya, she may not even be on that card, but for Natalya, this is a big win in her career right now. And it's going to showcase her skills, and it's going to impress the Raw, or I should say the Smackdown Live people behind the scene, between like The Rock's and Shane McMahon as well. A lot of people got to be impressed with Natalya. She looked really good tonight against Becky Lynch. We're going to have to see if we're going to see any more of Natalya here on Smackdown Live as we get ready for our next matchup here on Smackdown Live. Time to see the Shield making their way down to the ring. Is this going to be Seth Rollins taking on Carl Anderson one-on-one here tonight? And for the Shield, this is going to be a big match, especially at Fastlane. It's going to be Ambrose and Seth Rollins taking on the club of Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. And the winner will get a title shot against whoever the Usos or whoever's going to be the tag team champions walking out of Fastlane. Ambrose and Rollins, you can see they're all fired up, especially with all that news we saw here tonight from Shane McMahon. A lot of big matches were announced. As here comes Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows of the club. And man, this club is an absolutely dangerous tag team. These guys are ready to kick some ass and take some names as well. Anderson Gallows wannabe tag team champions once again here in Universe Mode. and they're going to get their opportunity at Fastlane. Gallows, Anderson versus Ambrose and Seth Rollins for the #1 contendership. It will be on the line. The Usos are going to have an open challenge. Who is going to step up against the Usos? Big night for the tag team division coming up at Fastlane. But this right here is just going to be a singles match. Seth Rollins taking on Carl Anderson. This is going to be a big match. Fastlane is just a couple weeks away. Anderson coming right after Rollins. He didn't get all of it, but he was able to get enough of it to take down Seth. Just stomping down in the midsection there of Seth. As here comes Carl Anderson with a running senton taking down Rollins. Rollins is the former WWE champion here in Universe Mode. Ambrose is a former Intercontinental champion, a former United States champion as well. So he's got big two things on his title career so far, I guess. And I mean, obviously Ambrose would love to add those big championships as the WWE Championship, the Universal Championship, any of the other titles, especially the tag team titles. That would be awesome. As Anderson just dropping Rollins right there on his knee. Anderson looking pretty good so far in this matchup. Rollins needs to get back in this match, get something going here. As here comes Rollins, going for a Falcon Arrow to Carl Anderson. And it just take a little bit of time to, warm up, I guess. You would think here in Tucson, Arizona, he would already be warmed up, but sometimes you just gotta get something going. Sometimes you're gonna come out a little rusty, but once you get the match going, it's gonna end in your favor. As Rollins with that running forearm takes down Anderson. Now Anderson just in a bad spot right now. Rollins is all fired up right now. He's going after everything in the body there of Carl Anderson. As here we go with the pinfall here. Just a 1 count. Gonna have to inflict some more damage. And for Rollins, obviously he's had his ups and downs here in Universe Mode so far. We did mention he's a former WWE champion here in Universe Mode. He's lost matches that didn't last very long. But, Seth is one of those superstars that can rise above certain situations like that. The situation I'm talking about would be Rollins losing to Rusev about a couple months ago. And it took a super kick, and it all. Usually we just see Rollins having a hard-fought match, but Rusev super kicked him out of nowhere, and Rusev would end up winning that match. That's a couple months ago, but I mean, for Rollins, he doesn't want to get beat like that. He wants to be able to take or sustain damage and be able to fight back. Wait a minute, Seth Rollins, what a beautiful moonsault there from Seth. Gonna go for the pinfall. Referee in position here. 2. Oh my God, so close to a 3 count. What a beautiful moonsault that was. As here comes Anderson with that running uppercut. And Anderson trying to get back in this match right now. Just look at these big, vicious, just tossing him against the mat there. It's not how you want to have your skull bounced up. As now Anderson going to go for the pinfall. Will this be enough? Nope, just a 1 count. And I'm actually getting some word right now. We're going to see these other 2 men, Ambrose and Gallows. They'll be in singles action next week, 1-on-1. Just as we get closer and closer to Fastlane. Anderson with a nice drop kick, taking down Rollins. But Rollins right back up to his feet. Roll through. Here comes Rollins. Super kick. And Gallows trying to get involved in this match. Rollins going to go for the pinfall, but referee focused on making sure that pad is 100%, making sure there's no loose screws whatsoever. But Rollins is going to make Carl Anderson pay with that ripcord knee. Is that going to be enough? Oh, yep, of course. Gallows getting involved once again here, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, that's going to help out Carl Anderson. And Anderson able to get back in the match as he just hits his head against that mat. Wait, the referee tossing Luke Gallows. Luke Gallows has just been tossed from the matchup. And you better hope that Anderson's going to be able to win this match now. Ambrose has been really quiet over there. And let's see Anderson now. That running kick taking down Rollins. Is this enough? 1, 2, no, 2.5, and Anderson thought he had him. That's a vicious kick, and now Anderson has Rollins in position here. Here we go. Oh, a cutter. What a cutter there from Carl Anderson. Referee a little slow, and now Ambrose, little payback for what Gallows did early in the match, getting involved. Anderson just, walking around trying to see what he needs to do, especially since Rollins just got helped out. And now Anderson looking to put away Rollins again here. Going for a cutter. Rollins able to get out of the maneuver, and Rollins is able to capitalize. As now here comes Rollins. Here we go. Roll through. Super kick right on the jaw. And Rollins definitely got 100% of that maneuver. And that could be all she wrote here. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. Rollins picks up the win for the Shield. A big, big match right there for the Shield. That's what they needed. And Seth Rollins gets it done. We are back, and Rusev is about to take on the #1 contender for the United States Championship, Shinsuke Nakamura. And there's Aiden English, the manager, or you could say tag team partner. So the crowd is absolutely going nuts right now.
What day is today? That's right, you sing it loud and proud, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Rusev Day.
No, he is correct. It is Rusev Day. But will it be a good Rusev Day, as Rusev is prepared to take on Shinsuke Nakamura? No, this would definitely help out Rusev to get a win over the #1 contender. That would help him climb up the rankings and maybe get a possible title shot down the line. I mean, that's what Apollo Crews did to become the United States champion. He defeated the United States champion at the time, Dean Ambrose, Dolph Ziggler, and then Ambrose would go on to defeat Dolph Ziggler at Hell in a Cell for the United States Championship. The week later, Ambrose would face Apollo Crews for the United States Championship, and Apollo Crews would go on to win. So, it just takes one match to get a steam going for you right now, and that's what Rusev needs right now. I mean, he has the look, he has the charisma. I mean, especially with Aiden English, this can go very far. As here comes Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura going to have a big, big match at Fastlane, as it is official. Nakamura taking on Apollo Crews for that United States Championship. And will there be a stipulation added? You never know. I mean, there was a stipulation going to be added to the Roman Reigns Finn Balor feud, as it is official. Roman Reigns Finn Balor WWE Championship will be defended in a steel cage matchup, ladies and gentlemen, happening at Fastlane. Shane McMahon and The Rock agreed onto that because they don't want Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, Ambrose, or Rollins getting involved in that match. They want a decisive champion out of that match. Nakamura, one crazy man, but will he be crazy enough to defeat Rusev as well as Apollo Crews at Fastlane, just a couple weeks away? As here we go, Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura, a former United States champion, got dethroned by the likes of Roman Reigns. Those guys had a great bout, as well as Nakamura and Chris Jericho had amazing bouts as well. Oh, big kick to the midsection into a drop kick. What a combo there. And for a man like Shinsuke Nakamura, you gotta be absolutely happy that you're getting this opportunity to take on Apollo Crews. This all started when, basically a month or two ago, when Apollo Crews would sneak attack Nakamura before the matchup. And Nakamura wasn't even in the feud between Crews and Ambrose. But Crews would go on to try and attack Nakamura. And then we even got it more last week, a Crews and Nakamura backstage in the catering area. And Nakamura and Apollo Crews going back and forth. And then Crews would hit a spinning power bomb on Nakamura. And he even tried to do even more damage, but Nakamura was able to reverse, and Nakamura would end up getting the upper hand, putting Apollo Crews through one of the tables that we had in the back there. So this match is going to be very, very personal. And Aiden English getting in the head there of Shinsuke Nakamura. A very rare miscue there from Shinsuke Nakamura, but it wasn't too big of a miscue as Nakamura was able to capitalize. Going for a knee strike, Rusev. Nope, hold on. These guys are going pretty fast here. Nakamura with these just vicious strikes here. Apollo Crews needs to be watching this match right now. Because Crews, if he gets hit with one Kinshasa, it's gonna be over. That Kinshasa is so difficult to recover from. As Rusev with a big stomp to the chest there of Nakamura. Rusev is definitely going to be the future of SmackDown Live. This man has the look, like I said, the charisma. He has Aiden English. It's going to be a big X factor in his career. They go for the tag team titles. They could go for that big championship push in the United States or even the WWE Championship. And Rusev all fired up right now, trying to get the crowd behind him. As Nakamura in a bad way right here. Just a 1 count. Rusev needs to inflict some more power maneuvers into Nakamura here. As now, what does Rusev have to do to put him away? There's a jawbreaker there from Nakamura. Big punch there from Nakamura. Here we go. Go for a suplex, but no, Rusev. Just too much for Nakamura on that power maneuver. Big kick to the midsection here. We've seen this before from Rusev. Gut-wrench suplex there to Nakamura. And Nakamura trying to get up to his feet, but Rusev staying in control of this match. Rusev knows that if Nakamura gets too much time, that could favor Nakamura to get back in this matchup. As Rusev dragging him away from the ropes there. Stomped in the midsection here. What does Rusev have in store here? Uh-oh. Are we about to see the accolade? Rusev looking to tap out Nakamura. Is Nakamura gonna tap to Rusev? Nakamura in the middle of the ring, nowhere to go. Is he gonna tap? No, Rusev lets go. Rusev now gonna talk some trash to Nakamura, telling him he should have tapped out. And Rusev, the frustration coming out of him right now. And now Rusev gonna go for the pinfall. I mean, he should have went for the pinfall right after the submission hold there. Because he wasted a good 5 seconds there, and that could have been a 3 count. But he decided to taunt, talk some trash, and then go for the pinfall. And we're going to see if those pivotal 5 seconds is going to end up costing Rusev here. As Rusev is just looking to inflict more and more damage to the neck area. And Rusev telling the crowd it's going to be game over here for Nakamura. As Nakamura with the reversal. See, too much taunting's going to cost him here. Oh, maybe not. Aiden English getting involved once again here. Rusev from behind, dropping Nakamura right on his neck. This is going to be very costly for Nakamura, possibly. As now Rusev going to target that face and neck area. As here we go with the pinfall from Rusev. Will it be enough? No, 2.5. Been a good back and forth match. We still have plenty more to come later on tonight. We have Roman Reigns taking on Braun Strowman in your main event. As it will be Roman Reigns taking on Finn Balor at Fastlane in a steel cage match for the WWE Championship. Our general manager, The Rock, and Shane McMahon, our commissioner, agreed to that stipulation because we all, us as fans, as well as McMahon and The Rock, wanted to have a decisive winner. Rusev with a super kick to Nakamura. Is he going to be able to pick up the win here? Referee a little bit slow to get to the count. 2. No. 2.9. Rusev right in the face of the referee, saying, how is that not a 3 count? And now Rusev going to target the face again. Stomp to the midsection again. And now going to go for another accolade here. Rusev in position. Another accolade. Is he going to tap? Nakamura has nowhere to go, and he eventually taps out there to Shinsuke Nakamura, or he makes Shinsuke Nakamura tap out. Rusev with a big, big win. That's what SmackDown Live has been so far, with Natalya defeating the Royal Rumble winner, and now Rusev defeating the #1 contender, as well as Daniel Bryan defeated the #1 contender of Finn Balor. A lot of big upsets tonight. A lot of things we wouldn't normally see. But we are on the road to WrestleMania. These guys are going to push as much as they can and put everything out there. It's a good back and forth match, but Rusev is on top. That super kick out of nowhere, that really helped out Rusev. But Rusev has made Shinsuke Nakamura tap out. And is that what we're going to see? Is that what we're going to see in just a couple Sundays away? When Nakamura could tap out, or Nakamura is going to be the new U.S. champ. We'll find out in a couple weeks' time as we get ready for our big main event. Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman in a non-title matchup. Here we go, it is main event time. Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns, non-title matchup. And last time we saw Strowman and Roman Reigns go at it, Roman Reigns picked up the victory. And tonight, Strowman looks to get the upper hand tonight. And Strowman's going to have a big #1 contenders match coming his way in a couple weeks' time at Fastlane, as it will be Strowman, Daniel Bryan, a #1 contenders match. I mean, Roman Reigns is going to have a heck of a match either way, or if Finn Balor happens to win that match as well. A lot of things are going to be changing the future for both Raw and SmackDown Live. Raw's pay-per-view Elimination Chamber is 3 weeks away, as well as the Fastlane pay-per-view is 4 weeks away. Everything is going to change for the landscape. New eras, new superstars, new everything is going to be coming our way. Some superstars are going to have to embrace it, and some superstars are going to have to fight on. As here comes the Roman Empire, the WWE champion, Roman Reigns. This man right here is a 3-time WWE champion, a former United States champion, I should say, here in Universe Mode. He's put on a lot of great matches. He's helped the Shield win a big 6-man tornado tag by spearing Luke Gallows to win that 6-man tag. But now, this is not a tag match. I mean, it could feel like it when you face a man like Braun Strowman. Reigns has to feel confident. He has defeated Braun Strowman before. And this could be a future match for Roman Reigns if Strowman is able to defeat Daniel Bryan for that #1 contender's spot. You know, Roman Reigns getting mixed reaction here tonight in Arizona, but you know, that's what you're going to get as champion. You're going to get mixed reviews. You're going to get boos. You're going to get cheered. A lot of stuff is going to happen. As here we go, both men coming right after each other, and Strowman able to absolutely destroy Roman Reigns there. And a man like Strowman, he is absolutely built. I believe he's, 6'8", 375 pounds, coming right after Reigns. That was just like a Mack truck just running over, I don't know, just like a small Kia car, you know, just a really small, or you could say a Chinese car, those really small compact cars. Either way, Strowman bulldozed Roman Reigns there. It's Roman Reigns trying to fight out of it right now, trying to get the upper hand on Braun Strowman. As now Roman Reigns looking to work on the head of Strowman. He needs to find a weak spot for Strowman here. Oh, big punch to the midsection. And now Strowman going to toss Reigns like he is paper, just tossing him anywhere he wants. And now it's Strowman's turn to work on the head. And, you know, Reigns has to worry about Finn Balor, but he also has to worry about Strowman and Daniel Bryan. And also he's going to have to worry about Batista if Batista happens to choose Roman Reigns. You know, he could go over to Monday Night Raw and that weird kind of division they got right now for the Universal Championship. Chris Jericho's out of the picture. And there's 6 superstars that earned an opportunity to qualify for that Elimination Chamber match for the Universal Championship, and they're going to get their opportunities. Because you have Cena, Styles, Elias, Miz, Bobby Lashley, and there's another superstar I cannot remember off the top of my head, but either way, it's going to be a lot of big matches. Oh, big punch there. Big punch there. Roman Reigns just trying to do anything in his power to keep Strowman down. Strowman is an absolute monster. I mean, I don't think you get the nickname Monster Among Men for absolutely nothing there. As now Strowman again getting his hands on Roman Reigns. If you're Reigns, you got to keep Strowman down. He is an absolute monster. You cannot let him just do what he's doing to you right now, just getting those big mitts on his shoulders right now. That's just not what you want if you're champion here. Because you want to be 100% heading in to Fastlane, especially going up against a man like Finn Balor, and especially with it being a steel cage match. You got to be ready for anything in that match. Just look at those big fists there from Strowman. Absolutely devastating. And now again Strowman with that big hand right to the collarbone area of Roman Reigns. And you can just see it just weakening Roman Reigns here. It's a big kick to the midsection. Here comes Braun Strowman here. Look at the strength of Braun Strowman. And now what does he have? Oh, God, a chop to the back of the head. That's not very formal, I guess you could say, of Braun Strowman. But either way, here comes Braun Strowman. Down goes Roman Reigns. And now here we go with the pinfall. Will this be enough to put away Reigns? Referee finally in position here. Just a 1 count. I think Strowman would have got at least a 2 count. Referee's been a little slow tonight. Very unfortunate. As now Strowman looking to put away Roman Reigns, your WWE champion. Strowman, here we go, going for the running power slam, but Reigns with a Russian leg sweep there, taking down Strowman. Superman punch to Strowman. Is that enough? Is Roman Reigns going to pick up another win over Strowman? No, barely a 2 count. And Reigns thought he had him there. Just a Superman punch out of nowhere. As now, Roman Reigns setting up Braun Strowman here. Reigns with a spear to Strowman. Is that all she wrote? Is Reigns going to pick up the victory after an explosive spear? 2. No, 2.5. Roman Reigns, the frustration is coming in right now. What does he have to do to put away this monster? As Reigns trying to get the crowd behind him right here. Just trying to get all that energy. Feed off this crowd. As what does Reigns have in store now for Strowman? Oh, a spear again out of nowhere. That definitely could be it. 1, 2, no. Strowman, this man is taking a lot of damage, but he's able to kick out again. And Strowman, this is not where you want to be. Roman Reigns is fired up right now. Big clothesline. Here comes the champion. Looking to put away Strowman once and for all. Jumping clothesline. Uh-oh. Roman Reigns is going to that place, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Reigns, the Superman punch. And I believe that a glancing blow right to the face has busted Strowman wide open. And is that going to be enough to put him away? 2. No, again able to kick out. Strowman is able to survive in the last 5 minutes. 2 spears and a Superman punch. If Reigns is able to connect again, this for sure is going to be it. Spear again. And referee in position. 1, 2. Are you kidding me? Strowman kicked out. And I'm like, Roman Reigns, that's got to be really frustrating. I don't know if Reigns is just not getting all of it on the spears, but this man is absolutely taking a lot of damage. And Strowman has not hit a running power slam whatsoever. If Strowman can somehow hit that, he might be able to get back in this match. As now Strowman missing out on that clothesline. Then a back body drop to Reigns. And now Strowman, spine buster to Reigns. And this is what Strowman needed to do to get back in this match here, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Strowman. He has Roman Reigns up and down he goes. And now Reigns trying to fight back in this match. Oh, a little bit of a shoulder tackle type maneuver takes him down there. As now Reigns looking to inflict a little bit of damage right to the shoulder and neck area here. And go for the headlock right now, just slowing down the momentum of Braun Strowman, at least for the moment. Because Roman Reigns, you could tell he was losing this matchup. He's hitting those 3 spears, a couple Superman punches, but Strowman was still getting up. But right now, what he's doing, this is good. Keeping Strowman down, weakening him enough to keep him down. As now Strowman trying to put away Roman Reigns. Kick to the midsection. Uh-oh. Strowman. Here, what's he have in the store here? Look at the strength here. Oh! What a powerful maneuver there from Strowman. As now Strowman looking for the possible running power slam. He missed it out on the first time here. We'll see if he's going to be able to hit it this time. No! Again! Reigns had it well scouted. And he's able to somehow get out of it. And Reigns looking to put him away. Spear again! That is the 4th spear in this match. And if Strowman can somehow survive that, I might as well just quit my commentary job. That is an absolute defeat here. Yes, it is. Roman Reigns, it took 4 spears. But in the end, it was enough to finally put away Strowman tonight in the main event of Smackdown Live. Roman Reigns, it took a lot out of him, but he does get it done tonight here on Smackdown Live. Strowman on the losing end, and that's Batista, the Animal. What the hell is he doing here on Smackdown Live? What the hell? Batista, the Royal Rumble winner. Batista bomb again. And that's exactly what we saw at the Royal Rumble match. That's what exactly Batista did to Strowman. Are you absolutely kidding me? And now Batista again. Oh my God, Batista laying waste. Oh no. Batista looking to send another message to Braun Strowman. I do not know if that's what you want to do to Braun Strowman here. Batista. Oh my God, right on the ramp. And now Batista heading into the ring now. And now Batista, he's on the apron. Roman Reigns is fired up. Both men are on a collision for a huge fight right now. Batista in the ring. Here comes Batista, coming right after Reigns. Down goes the champ after having a hellacious match with Braun Strowman. Look at Batista. Oh my God. Just taking a vicious attack to Braun Strowman. Now he's doing it to Roman Reigns. No, not this. No. Batista, sit out powerbomb. Sit out powerbomb to Roman Reigns. And of course, Batista's absolutely happy with what he's doing. Batista coming down to Smackdown Live and taking 2 of the biggest beasts down. Here comes Batista. Sit out powerbomb to Reigns. Oh my God, Batista Is this his choice? Is Batista choosing Roman Reigns? Is it going to be a collision course? Is it going to be this way? Batista. Again, a powerbomb, the Batista bomb to Roman Reigns. And it seems like Batista has chosen the WWE Championship. Batista, if this is official, the Animal is making his way to Smackdown Live. What a shocking way to end Smackdown Live with Batista taking out Strowman and Roman Reigns.